गोव्याच्या भूमीतच आपल्या फिल्मी करिअरची क्रांतिकारक सुरुवात करणाऱ्या ज्येष्ठ अभिनेते अमिताभ बच्चन यांचा रविवारी वाढदिवस. तसं त्यांचं आणि गोव्याचं नातं अगदी जवळचं. पहिला चित्रपट आणि पहिला फॅनही इथलाच. गोव्यातल्या प्रत्येक कार्यक्रमात अमिताभजी ज्यांचा आवर्जून उल्लेख करतात त्या त्यांच्या पहिल्या फॅन जरीन फर्नांडिस यांनी त्यांच्या आठवणींचा ठेवा आजही तितक्याच जिव्हाळ्यानं जपून ठेवलाय. महानायकाला शुभेच्छा देताना जरीन यांनी गोवनवार्ता लाईव्ह जवळ व्यक्त केलेल्या ह्या भावना.
So first of all, happy birthday Amit from Goa. From this is Zareen. I've been asked how I met you. So how I met him. So it's a long story. I met him at Kabhi Kabhi shoot in Bichole mine. I went with Dr. Bachchan. He was a location doctor. But Amit could see that I was already a fan and since Anand. So, that the joy of meeting him was so beautiful, and he kind of recognized it and decided that he should be a friend, and he was a friend for life, 40 years now, 40 years plus. And yes, I was just 15 and then we spent many days shooting for the Kabhi Kabhi movie, and it is his greatness that he kept up this friendship for years. It was first letters, then emails, then SMS, and now WhatsApp. But now he's blogging, so he's very busy. He's busier than before. When he was free, he used to write long letters or long emails when he was shooting in Dubai and here and there. Free time. Lekin abhi, he has no free time. But one thing, he is my lifeline. He is an inspiration to all old and young who want to be lazy and retire early. Work, work, work is his motto. And that is why today he's 78 and he's still healthy and he's still working.
How this bonding has developed since years?
In the first decade, whenever he came down for shooting in Goa, that time there were many, many shoots. Great Gambler and so many movies. So I used to go out of my way to attend the shoots, even if they were far away, make friends with the cops and bribe the cops, and somehow I used to enter inside. Or if he is anywhere around, if he is inside the enclosure and we are out, I used to only shout, Amit! And he used to look and search for me and call me inside, and then I used to be there. So that was the first decade. The second decade, he realized I'm a very good fan, so he gave me his home address. I could go home whenever I went to Bombay. And, first I find out from his staff whether he's home or he's out of station or whatever. And I normally used to stay in Goa Bhavan, so that's very close. Just hop, skip and jump. If it's not there in the morning, it's or in the evening. For example, KBC. I attended the first KBC two programs, meaning as a... I was sitting with the participants, brother or sister, like that. And it was a very interesting thing to watch the whole thing happening.
I've been here on work, shooting several of my films, and enjoying the warmth, the energy, and the love and affection of the people of this wonderful state, Goa. I do want to thank them today personally for all your affection and the love that you have shown me, and for this wonderful welcome that you have offered me today. There are some very, very warm-hearted people in this lovely state of Goa, and I can never ever forget. One of my oldest fans is from this lovely state, and her name is Zareen, and here she is. We have a long, the oldest fan that I can ever remember, and she's here with us today, and I really want to thank you, Zareen, for your continued support. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Zareen Fernandez, big hand for her.
I remember very clearly, he had finished one shoot of, this is in 2000, of a movie wherein he had his big beard and all. What was that? His comeback movie in M it is.
Mohabbatein?
Mohabbatein, yes.
Okay.
Very good. Mohabbatein, he was the last day of the shoot. I mean, in the evening, so late night at 9 o'clock, I went to his house. He had his long beard and everything, like because he was a professor there in that Mohabbatein movie. And I gave him a 9-page letter. I don't know what I wrote. God knows, I gave him a letter at home. The next day, I was supposed to go in his van with his staff to the shoot of KBC with my staff. I worked at Syndicate Bank. My staff in Bombay. So he was looking so, regal and big beard and all that. And next morning when he came into the arena of the KBC shoot, he was once again like a 21-year-old young fellow, clean shaven and all. You will not believe the transformation. And after the shoot, after the KBC was over, he came to the place where we were sitting. We were sitting right near the railing, and he said, "Everything okay with you? Everything okay with me?" And the people near me did not know what he said and why he said. But I knew because I had given him that 9-page letter the previous night. So these instances are there so many which I cannot finish in one interview.
Yeah.
But, there is this bonding because he can see genuine devotion and adoration and love for him, and which I have. We don't have to talk about Goa. He loves Goa like anything. Agnipath shoot also, whenever we used to travel up and down from Donapal to, he used to love the place. And he once told me, this greenery will not always be there. In another 20 years, it will change. And it has been changing. But he loves the greenery in Goa. He loves Goa. He loves the people. He loves everything. There's no doubt about it.
Goa has always been very close to my heart. My first film, South Hindustani, in my career was shot in Goa, and therefore I have immense amount of memories and love and affection for the people of Goa. And if I may say so, the very first film fan that I had was also from Goa. Her name is Zareen, and she's somewhere here. Zareen Fernandez, and fortunately she's still a fan.